Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. As you guys saw in the title, we'll be playing with some new AOA Studio products, Shop My Say products. They have a new foundation that I was really interested to try. Ooh, it looks a little deep, but we're gonna give it a go. So first, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Without further ado, let's just get started. I'm gonna go ahead and pin my hair back. But if you guys do not know, Shop My Say has super cheap, super affordable products. But in my opinion, the best makeup brand from there is definitely AOA Studios. You guys know the Paw Paw Sponge, and they have some definite iconic products. We have a few of those iconic products here with us today. Why did I say it like that? That we're gonna use today because why does this one look all wonky donkey? Come on, girl. Because I had some old products that I wanted to repurchase, and then some other new products that I've been trying, I tried just randomly recently. And so we're going to talk about those, go into details about those. We're going to go with some random products first. The kicker too with Shop My Say is that most of their products are they're known for having $1 makeup, if that makes sense. You can get a full face of makeup for honestly less than $15, and a lot of the time they have some banger products, I should say. A lot of the time their products are really good, and I mean it's insane. The only hard thing with them is that you have to order. You can only order it online, so you can't, it's not going to be at Ulta, you know what I mean? So the thing with that is that I feel if you ever need your shade for anything, you could just buy multiple and still pay less than other brands foundations. But it's still, I could see how people would get annoyed or would not purchase from them because you can only get it online. But I don't care that much. They do a lot of $1 shipping, and then they do a lot of sales. They'll do 11% off, which seems so stupid, but that's the thing, is that because their products are only $1, you're getting a pretty good deal with that already. So it's they still want to do sales, but just not do 50% off, because then you'd be paying 50 cents for some of these products. So anyway, it's a grand old time. If you have not bought anything from there, this is definitely not sponsored, but I'm a huge fan. And I'll show you some products that I've just loved for years. But let's go into this foundation. I honestly don't know much about it. It just says this AOA Studio Air Cream Foundation, and it came in the coolest little packaging here. I just went in with a glowier primer because I really was in the mood. I don't know why. This foundation cost $1.88, so basically $2. The thing with this that is horrid is that there are only 2, 4, 6, 7 shades. There are only 7 shades, which is honestly, it's ridiculous. It's a big joke. But if you are someone who wants to try it, you found your shade or whatever the case is, then it's only $2, and you could buy multiple shades. You could probably buy all 7 shades and still pay less than some of the foundations that people are obsessed with. You know what I mean? It's not a bad deal if you can find your shade. So it says this hydrating foundation balm has a lightweight, long-wearing formula with matte, buildable coverage for a filtered natural finish. So how are you a matte buildable coverage but a natural finish? That don't make sense, but now I'm super glad that I went in with the glowy primer. But it says why we love this. It's hydrating, creamy, seamless, blurring, mature skin friendly, buildable, blendable. So it's blurring, it's hydrating, it's also matte, and it's also natural finish. Okay, I'm getting a lot of contradictions here. Yeah, I don't know about that, but we're gonna see. I got the shade T1, which again might be a little deep for me, but we're just gonna play it how it goes. I did also get the foundation brush, so it came with a little. So it said that there was an AOA Studio. Oh gosh, it is more of a dense brush because it has a scooper. You guys have seen this from Elf probably. It says primers, makeup balms, and more. 2-in-1, flawless finish, time saving, blah 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 blah. It's also $188 for this foundation. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm also excited about this. Hold on, because I feel like the one product from like Shop Miss A that I never got on with was foundations in general. I feel like everything else, like I really liked a lot of their primers, and like a lot of their products. I'm gonna scoop it like a criminal. I feel like a criminal. Ooh, that does feel really creamy. Wow. I'm gonna apply it, and then we're just gonna buff it out. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's blending so easily. You saw that little bit went a super long way. Okay, definitely is a matte finish. I need my big mirror for this. It's literally so dirty. Okay, I can't see anything. Okay, yes, okay. It's definitely a matte finish, but I can honestly almost see what they mean by like it's a matte natural finish because it does look matte and very like smooth, blurring, and set, but it's like almost a more natural finish version of that because it doesn't make my skin look like it's unnormally matte, you know what I mean? Like it looks natural, but it doesn't what is the word, but it doesn't look like super dry. I feel like around my nose just always looks dry, and so I can't even not get points for that. Right here, I do have some texture, like new texture that I've been dealing with for the past few months, honestly, or like the past month. And so like it does look a little bit drier around there, but everywhere else it looks like a natural finish. So like it just depends on, I guess, what kind of products you use. I do have to say that like none of the glow from like I use my L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. Like none of the glow was really seeping through, and I think it might show that a little bit just because the light's right on my face, but like genuinely there's not much glow. Oh, also, hello, shade difference. This looks too dark for me, but the shade is definitely a little light for me, so I don't understand. Interesting. Honestly, no, the shade looks actually a pretty good shade match in person. Again, in camera it might look a little bit lighter, but it's just, you know, life. So, we're also going to go with the AOA Studio Locked Creamy Concealer. You guys know I've been obsessed with this concealer recently. This one's also $188, so basically $2, which is like, can you go wrong? You cannot go wrong. And this concealer honestly is so good. I've used and loved this for like, again, probably like a month at this point, probably could be longer. It is just the creamiest, most blendable, but it's just honestly it's very comparable to like the Kosas or like the Tower 28 concealers where they blend like a dream, but they have nice coverage, but they feel like nothing under the eyes, like so lightweight and so easy to use. I also really like this brush for both the foundation and the concealer right now, so that's really nice. You never know, honestly, with brushes. And you can never, it's like hard to tell too, like with certain foundations, you're like, is it the brush or is it the, you know what I mean? But this brush is actually working really nicely. I don't know if that's better, if like coming a little bit closer is better. I don't know. I just love this concealer. It just looks so good, I feel like, and just feels so good. And again, it's only $2. Oh my gosh. This combo? Oh yeah. My skin looks so good. I wish I was lying right now. and only the only reason why I wish I was lying is because I usually like I always say I don't like matte foundations, but like the way this looks, again, the way the combo of like matte and natural finish looks right now, it looks so good. Like I don't know how to explain it to you, but like it looks really good. Maybe it's the combo of the primer too, I don't know, but like, oh my gosh. Like literally, if I was genuinely giving it a score, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. Because my skin looks really, really good. Really good. Wow. Wow. Here's where we get a little bit nervy. Here's where we make or break. We also have this AOA Studio Flawless Setting Finishing Loose Powder. I have the shade Light. So this is supposed to be a dupe, I believe, for like the Givenchy like little powder here. Obviously, I'm pretty sure probably most of these products are supposed to be dupe for something, but I couldn't name them all. I tried to test the Locked Creamy Concealer against the NARS, but I honestly like this one better than the NARS, so it was like whatever. And I'm not gonna buy the Givenchy just to test them against each other. But I'm assuming by packaging that's what this is. Anyway, so we've got some powder in here. The few times I've used this, it's just a little super matte, and so it like dries my skin out a lot. And so it's making me a little nervous, but ooh, okay, honestly, it looks really good today. I can't remember honestly if I put a whole lot, okay. I can't remember honestly if I've tried it with this concealer. I know that sounds weird, but like because obviously they're the same brand, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I have, or if I did, I wasn't paying too much attention. Like I don't remember it, I should say, but right now they look, wow, really good, like really smooth. Honestly, I'm super impressed because I'm not gonna lie, like I did not like that powder before today, but it actually looks good. So I'm gonna set my whole face with it and see if I like it. Maybe. Anyway, we're just gonna use the same brush and go in with some random cream bronzers and stuff. Again, they have a whole assortment of, you know, bronzer products, blush products, you know, highlighting products. Like, they have the whole nine. There are also different brands you can get on Shop Missé's website, so it's not only AOA Studio, but again, I'll say, like, in my opinion, the best quality brand is definitely Shop Missé. I'm sorry, AOA Studio. And so I would just recommend sticking with this one if you do, like, you know, plan on shopping their products. But yeah, just know that they're not gonna have a huge shade range in anything. Like, it's gonna be very poorly shade ranged and super cheap. The quality, the packaging is also gonna be super cheap. That's the cap, so it still comes off. But then then it's like apart, you know. Very cheap, but it's like, again, you could probably buy like 5 or 6 backups and still not be paying the same price as like high-end brands, you know. I didn't want to do a full face because what tends to happen when I do a full face is that I'll like the products, which they have amazing products, but like sometimes they're not, sometimes I just don't like use them, you know, they just sit there, and or they're not like I wouldn't use them over other products, so I end up like decluttering them, and then that sucks because then although it was like $1 or something, like kind of waste it. So I really wanted to, all these purchases I basically did like one by one, like the concealer, then the powder, and then the foundation, because I just really wanted to make sure that I wanted to try it, you know what I mean? And so obviously I wanted to try it. So I did. My skin looks so good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think we're gonna set with the smallest amount of the AOA Studio powder, because honestly, my face is pretty set. Like, you honestly probably wouldn't even need powder if you're the type of person who usually doesn't put powder. This seems like a foundation you probably wouldn't need powder with. Yeah, there's a little transfer, but I don't know. Okay, there are some spots that I probably would say are a little concerningly dry. Again, the same area where the texture was, that was earlier. It's hard to be mad at the product for that because, well, obviously, you know, no one's skin is like, not no one's, but there are plenty of people's skin who's not perfect. So obviously there are people who have texture and, like, you know, they want products to work on their texture, which I totally get. My skin recently, again, I want them to work on the texture, but like I feel like it's not, like, if you're getting the product for what it is, so like the setting powder is matte and the foundation is matte, if you're buying it because you want them to be matte, they're matte. So I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's a horrible product because it goes with my texture. Well, like, I have dry skin, so, you know, that's on me because I bought the matte products, you know what I mean? So if this was a glowy product and like, or like a hydrating product and sticking to my texture, like I could knock it, you know, like be like, okay, well, just, it's not a good thing, but like, it's a matte product. Of course, it's gonna work for more like oily skin and people who have less dry skin, you know what I mean? But honestly, it looks really good, and I am gonna add some hydrating setting spray, so just to give myself a little bit of life. I don't want to lose, I don't want it to go too dry when I step outside. Okay, for brows, I did pick up an oldie but a goodie, the AOA Studio Slim Brow. You guys remember? I was obsessed with this. This was honestly like the only drugstore pencil I used for like a long time, and I counted it as drugstore because there was no other ones. I'm like, why pay anything more than like $1, $2 for a brow pencil when you could get one that's basically like the Benefit or the Anastasia for like $1? I said, why do I need anything else? I don't know. So I was truthfully obsessed. But I haven't used it in a hot minute, so I'm gonna put it to the test. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's performing just how I remember it. Super, super easy. And like, it's just doing its job, you know? Oh my gosh, yeah, that looks good. I feel like it may be the teeniest bit stiffer, or like waxier than like the ABH or the Benefit. But honestly, it's a detail that you can look past because it's $1. In my opinion. Oh my gosh, this brow looks so good. This brow is the struggle bus over here because this is my bad brow. But it's fine. Oh my gosh, oldie but a goodie. She still got it though. This pencil too, I've been trying to get this for a long time now, and it's always sold out, like all the time. And so I'm like, okay, well, like it must be doing something right if it's still always sold out, because it used to be always sold out too. And I mean, I had this in like college, so this could have been like 5 years ago. Close to 5 years ago, you know what I mean? Like I'm not exaggerating. It was a long time ago. But I love that brow pencil. I'm just going in with a random brow gel. Everything I'm using, I'm trying to use as many, mostly drugstore products, just so you guys know. But everything will be down below. Everything will be down below. Okay. I do think I want to go in with a little bit more bronzer. Even though I'm nice and pasty. I just love to pretend like I'm a golden goddess. So we're going to go with it. Now to like the moment I've been waiting for, to crack open a new AOA Studio F19 brush. I used to have these. Okay, well, these look a little bit different. Excuse me. Yeah, they're both the F19. It looks like the F19 got a little bit bigger, but hopefully it works fine. I used to have like multiple of these, but like my sister would be like, oh, people always, I feel like highlighter brush is the one thing that people are always like, oh, I'd like need a good one, or like, can you recommend one, whatever. And so I gave them all away except for one. But I got a new one. I've been trying to get one of these too, but they also were sold out for a while. But we're gonna go with the AOA Studio Everglow highlighter in the shade Twilight. I've been enjoying this a lot. It is a little bit icier, but I feel like it's nice. But it actually might be good with a bigger brush because it might be able to just to disperse it a little bit better for like this color on my skin tone. I don't know. Okay, I'm not hating it. Okay, I'm actually liking it a lot. The point was to have two of these so that I could just go back and forth between them. But that would be nice. They're a little different, then I don't feel guilty for having two. Oh yeah, that looks good. What the? That dispersed the product so nicely. Like, I don't feel like I have to go in with like more blush or like my foundation brush and blend it out, because I feel like it blended out really nicely. Okay, F19, fine. Whatever they did to you, fine. I really genuinely don't know if this is how they came. No, because the handle even feels like a little bit, it's definitely thicker, if you can tell. The handle's definitely bigger, so they definitely remade it, but they both say F19. AOA Studio F19. Oh, you guys can't see that, but they definitely say that, so I'm not making it up. I also, I have a whole bunch more products to do, but then we'll just go over those goodies. But real quick, I also picked up these AOA Studio Magic Makeup Remover Sticks, and I used one yesterday. I liked it. I didn't love it, but like I love these sticks, so I hope that these are good too. I don't know, you guys can let me know, but I'm so glad they had these again for like $1. I almost bought like multiple packs, but I don't do wings the way I used to. Like I used to try wings a lot, and I don't anymore, so I was like, okay, I don't really need them, only for like mascara here and there. Oh, that was the thing. I definitely thought about getting one of their I think it was the new lip oils or something like that, but they were literally all sold out. So I said, okay, so guess not. That's the thing with them too, is that like if it's viral, like it takes forever for them to get it back in stock, which sucks a little bit, but like sometimes it's worth the wait. You're like, okay, finally, but you gotta like kind of jump on it before it goes viral. And then when it goes viral, you're like, oh, been there, done that, duh. You know what I'm saying? Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, my makeup looks so good. Like my base makeup looks like so blurred, so smooth. It does give like a more natural soft matte finish. Like that's kind of the vibe you get. It's not necessarily, it's not fully matte, but it's also not fully natural finish. It's kind of somewhere in between. And it's like, I wish you guys could see for real, because it honestly looks really good. Like I could definitely see myself re-wearing this and trying it again. So I'm gonna wear it for the night. I don't know if I'll be able to update you guys or anything. Maybe I'll update you guys down below. Just gonna give you a little bit of a how it wore. But yeah, it looks really, really good. Does anyone else hate this mascara? Has anyone else tried this Essence Brown mascara? It like looks, giving my lashes like the spider legs that are super clumpy, and I just got this like not long ago, so I don't know why it's so clumpy already. I don't know. Anyway, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next one. Bye, guys.